Hi, welcome to Heathcote Sixth Form. My name's Joshua French and I'm the head of PE here at Heathcote. I'll be talking to you today about the A-level in physical education and going into slightly more detail as to why you should choose to study here at Heathcote. My first point is that it lets students play to their strengths. So often a PE student is someone who enjoys being practical and enjoys all the practical aspects surrounding the course. And the A-level, 30% of your final qualification is deemed on your practical performance. Now that doesn't have to be in the role of a performer, it could also be in the role of a coach. But we do need students who are on this course to be participating in sport outside of school times. My second point is it combines the theory and practical aspects surrounding what it takes to be successful as a sports performer. So you'd look at the key anatomy and physiological aspects of a sports person. What does it take someone to be successful at an elite level? So you'd be delving deeper into any sort of course of study or area of study that you looked at Key Stage 4, potentially on the GCSE PE. The course was designed by subject specialists. So the actual A-level was designed by people at Youth Sports Trust, taking feedback from PE teachers and people at Sport England. So it does really give students who finish a course at U13 a sound foundation for which they can build on when they go on to university or out into the working world. Okay, on the board behind me, you can see that how the course is broken down over the 2 years. So at the end of year 13, you will have 3 separate papers. You have one paper which is 90 minutes, which is on the anatomy and physiology, where we really delve into deeper aspects on the respiratory system, the cardiovascular system, the muscular system, and just general the body processes. But this is much deeper than what the Key Stage 4 area of study was. The second paper is one on the social culture issues, where you'll look at the ethics and values about why people cheat in sports. And in the third paper, we look at the psychology aspects about how the mind can affect participation and performance of elite and non-elite performers in the world of sport. We'll also on that paper look at how people learn within the sport and practical environment and how best we can condition the area of their learning to make sure their areas of success are as high as possible. The fourth component I mentioned briefly earlier is on your playing or your practical, your coaching performance, which makes up the final percentage. We're now going to hear from one of our current Year 13s about her experience of the A-level PE course.
I chose to study A-level PE at Heathcote because I thoroughly enjoy netball and I have a passion for playing it at a high level, and also I really enjoy and am intrigued by the mix of theory and practical the course combines together. After Heathcote, I'm hoping to take a course in sports psychology at university because I take both PE and psychology at A-level, and I think they're both very, very interesting, and I'm hoping to see where that can take me. Also alongside that, I also do have a keen passion on joining sports societies such as netball, badminton, just as a hobby and just carry on enjoying sports.
So the NEA assessment, which is the practical performance which I discussed on the previous slide, this goes into slightly more detail because it's not just about how you perform, it's also looking at how you can evaluate your own performance and identify key areas in which you need to develop and show progression. So that 30%, which is I've deemed as your practical, 15 is down to your performance, but then the second 15% is how you can apply your evaluation skills on your own verbal analysis of your performance. Within our current cohort at Year 13, we've got multiple performers. So we've got people who are on the course who, as a practical performer, are going through as swimmers, tennis players, netballers and footballers. So they've chosen this activity which they're playing outside of school. We will then assess them based against the OCR criteria. As they leave us, we've had multiple success stories where students have taken the A-level PE at Heathcote and have then gone on to continue their studies at university and that they've achieved success and they're enjoying their sport-related courses. Should you have any further questions relating to the A-level PE, my email address is on the board behind me. It's also available from the school website. And if you'd like to have a look at the specification in which we studied slightly more detail, I've put the web link at the bottom bullet point on the page behind me. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to hopefully meeting you in September 21.